Hello everyone and welcome back to Notland. Let's pick up right where we left off, shall we? We are here, right outside the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Kind of on top of it, you know what I mean. And we are going to go meet up with a new friend we've made. Potentially. You know, just this person we met the other day, casually walking around. Where do we meet them? Oh, in the Night Kingdom. Sumac! Oh, we already spoke to you. And what's their name? Oh, you know. They have a name. I totally know their name. You see, it's more of a nickname that we know them by. You might have heard. The Captain? First of the Fatui Harbingers. That guy. Yeah, you know. We're just gonna go on a casual stroll to meet up with the Captain. Anyways, I hope Auroran's there. I guess he won't be because he went off with Citlali to go find lodging. So it would actually make no sense if he was there. But whoever is there, I am curious to see. I wonder if they'll make us fight through, like, an honor guard of Fatui. In order to prove ourselves. But actually, I get the feeling that they won't. They might say something along the lines of, your reputation has done more than enough to know that we want you on our side. As things come to a head in Natlan. Oh my god, is that a hilly trail? For how rare hilly trails are in Natlan. To think that there's one just casually hanging out watching the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. It is a beautiful sight, isn't it? Hey buddy. Doing anything? Oh, can I sit with you? Nice night, isn't it? I would offer to light your fire pit, but I would worry that I'd accidentally light you on fire, so... Wow, is that a... Oh my god, I can see a statue. Yes, I'm aware that he's there. That little arrow. Anyways, so there's a hilly trail there now. Was that guy always there? Higher. Okay. Aha. Yes, indeed. This is a location. Isn't there usually a Y up here? Wow. They took the Y up away. Why? That's odd. The
Weird.
horns.
Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
It's a test. They're checking to see that we came alone? What do you sense? He's there!
What was that?
A small mouse.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
I stand corrected. Hi, Auroran.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
A master of the Nightwind.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
How so? That's a skill I would say you'd use in hunting, right? But you grow vegetables? You're a farmer, perhaps?
Ugh. And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
It's the perfect cover, isn't it?
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Really? I'll take it as a compliment, I guess.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Please do.
Well, I could.
So, what's the purpose of this meeting? Let's get straight to the point. I think he's going to take us to a secondary location. Checking to see if anybody was
It's
followed
all clear.
first.
Over to you.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
There he is. I wonder if I had walked around to the back would I had found him. I doubt it, but still. Yeah, look at the back of his coat. Oh good, we get another angle. Show me your arm. That's a suspicious arm. The blue hints like that really remind me of Dainsliff. But he also has blue all over his clothing, so it might just be his clothes. But show me your arm. I'm only interested in the intel. I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that
Hey.
you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Oh my gosh, Child! That's a compliment from him, you know? I mean, that's a compliment from anyone. But also this music. This is dramatic piano Fatui music. This is new. Cool. Do you think it's because we're in Natlan and there's a whole suite of new music? Or is this the captain specifically?
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
We'd inevitably clash. Why so?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
He answered the other question. But indeed, it is our reputation preceding us, isn't it?
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Sure. So what's the truth?
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
And how did you hear about the plan? Either one of the heroes told you about it, or you're one of the missing 2?
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
No, it is. Please, share.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank,
How long
it's an
exactly?
exceedingly risky plan.
500 years?
Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
It is a risky plan, but it never hurts to have more than one plan in play. I hope part of your plan isn't to sabotage hers.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
Wow.
The details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
Okay, I would not be surprised. The reason I'm saying oh wow is because his helmet, I thought it would be like a face guard, but it actually appears to be like level with his skin. Wow, fascinating. Yeah, another emergency plan. I'd say that's smart of her. That's good.
An emergency plan?
I mean, depending on what the details are, my opinion might change, but I'm not offended or anything that she's keeping it secret.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
That's good. 2 immediate suspicions. And a sub-suspicion that is related. So first, Malwika has been established as somebody who will sacrifice herself first before she must sacrifice others. So the cost might be she'll burn herself completely out, trying to repel the Abyss on her own if the original team fails. So she might sacrifice the Pyro Archon's position entirely if she uses up... If she uses up all of her strength and all of the Sacred Flame, perhaps. So, you know, the Ode of Resurrection might not ever be able to be used again, type thing. If she must use all of Natlan's resources to do things herself. My second thought then was, I don't even know if that would be enough. Even if she were to use all the Sacred Flame and all of her strength, in the case that the original 6 heroes fail, I don't know if everything that she could give would be enough. I mean, we could talk about maybe sacrificing the Archon's throne, but I don't know if she'd have the ability to do that. Only Focalor was able to do that because she had spent 500 years gathering energy, and Natlan is running out of energy. So, those are my first 2 thoughts. But, well, that was my first thought. My second thought is, so then maybe the plan is, like we saw her do earlier, she used the power of all those stories that she had saved up over time to help us escape from the Night's Kingdom. So maybe if she does that on a grander scale, she might be able to repeat the same effect. She could sacrifice every living hero in Natlan in order to turn back the tide. You know, you'd lose the entire present, but you'd be able to save the future. Which is not ideal, naturally, and I could see that maybe being the plan, and that is why the captain thinks he'll be able to persuade us away from her side. But then, this third thing I thought of that's related is maybe whatever he tells us now is a lie, you know? It could be not her plan. Or he could be twisting it to make it sound worse than it is. So I'm taking everything he's about to say with a grain of salt, in translation.
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
Are you going to tell me what her backup plan is?
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
Okay.
We have to make the decision for her, here And now.
That's just your speculation. You're speculating that, 1, Plan A will fail, and 2, she will refuse to accept the need to execute Plan B because it's too costly until too late. That's 2 entire suppositions you're making.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Indeed, I still don't even believe you.
Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Well, we don't know technically if that was what their fight was about. Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with this backup plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa.
At least not yet, right?
Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
That's a very Natlan mindset. You know, since I was defeated, I have to find a different plan of action.
And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Ooh, he's showing his hand. He needs us to agree with him more than we need him to tell us what he wants. Oh, we're about to be attacked?
Someone's here.
Hello.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Wow. Nice.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Is it Citlali?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
Something's approaching! It's my grandmother! She decked him! Oh my god.
Citlali! When did you get here?
Hi! What brings you here? To our midnight picnic that we're having.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
She caught on.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Ooh, what now? What are you gonna say?
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
Oh, we were
I'm
so
not
close.
trying to avoid anything.
Figuring out what he wanted.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
The way he changes instantly is so funny.
You!
I love it.
That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Citlali! Please calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
We learned so little, Paimon. Gosh, I wish we got more.
So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me?
I wonder what next. We go recoup with Malika?
You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
So the backup plan uses the Gnosis, huh? Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment. But if Auroron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Oh, look at that smile. That silence communication once again. The general in his labyrinth, was it? That's pretty neat. And also, yeah, Citlali mentioned that Auroron was only able to put us under earlier because he had some sort of tools on him that he needed to put us into that trance. And that's how she caught on. So that's just a little something to keep in mind. They're establishing that ability, needing those tools. So in the future, they can't do that again unless they're prepared or unless they have those tools on them. Just something to keep in mind, just in case. Let's see. Okay, so the backup plan, the captain's backup plan specifically, needing the Gnosis. I don't suppose he brought along with him some condensed form of power that he can use to supplement or supplant the sacred flame in his plan, do you? The Gnosis. Bait? Distraction? What are you going to do? Destroy it? You alright? What's your
In
sense?
all my years,
Oh, she's just mad.
I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
Can you tell us?
No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan?
Come on. Here, Citlali, let me speak with him, maybe. He's flustered because you're so angry. Just let us have a chat.
Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
I want to know. She's having a whole one-sided conversation with him. Looks like Auroran has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe.
What does he have to gain? Well, if Tui are famous for giving resources if need be, they can put them in contact with other, networks of trade around the globe. They have got money. They say that they can give you protection, but their protection also involves kind of attacking you, so, take that with a grain of salt. But since their modus operandi, again, involves attacking you, they could promise you not to attack you, so they could offer you protection from themselves. It's probably protection from either the captain's plan or Mawika's plan. If one of those two plans involves sacrificing a lot of people, he could say, I promise to spare your family and your tribe, and that's why he's continuing to work with him. Yeah, if maybe both plans. If Mawika's backup plan and the captain's plan involves sacrificing people into their stories, then maybe that's why Auroran is continuing to work with him. Because he can't escape this fate either way, and at least this way he has a promise that his people will be spared.
You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Side note, the family relationships in this region have been amazing. I'm thinking of, Chaska and her sister, and now Auroran and Citlali. Ready to talk yet?
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
He seems really worried, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
It's fine. Well, it's definitely a little awkward. It's fine.
You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
I'm just dying of curiosity over here. Oh, she came back.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Nope, she's over there.
Sorry, Granny.
Now Paimon's calling her Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Honestly, valid crash out.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me! Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
This performance is amazing, oh my god.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
We know Aoife. I'm guessing that's his friend that was mentioned earlier. Is that a package?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you.
Oh no, Auroran, you're losing your good kid status.
Auroran, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty,
Ooh.
then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Okay, so we can infer that the Masters of the Nightwind maybe are responsible for taking care of the ley lines in this area, and maybe they are also suffering from the invasion of the Night's Kingdom by the Abyss, perhaps? So the ley lines are actually not doing too well. Again, connects back to that map that they had Auroran draw, which connects back to the conversation between the captain and Mawika.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. Paimon's starting to get lost.
But that could be another motive for why Auroran is working with them.
That's not it, Granny.
Uh-huh. There's something off about that voice.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're
It's
upset,
getting
but
distant.
I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Like, you know, tunnel vision? I feel like I'm getting tunnel hearing. What on earth? Am I passing out?
His voice. Auroran! Where have you gone?
Oh my god, did his spirit just leave?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
Auroran, did you just leave?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
He's running away!
Get back here this instant!
Oh my god.
Auroran! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
That is so funny.
What just
He
happened?
escaped.
How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
That was so cool.
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
So he can do illusions. Good to know.
He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful?
That's incredible.
Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Don't do that. Citlali.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial.
I think I would have, though.
Auroran probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
But at least we know that part of their plan is not to have him work as an inside agent. So they're not trying to destabilize our side or sow dissension. They're really just working on succeeding on their side first. It does sound like they need the Gnosis for it still, though. So we will clash sooner or later. The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Auroran would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Auroran's stubbornness has hurt Citlali deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Auroran's duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Okay. I want to pick up that package I saw, though. Are you going to free me? Excellent. Did you not see that? This way? Yeah, right there. What on earth? Slightly squashed package. Thank you. That's new. Let's see. An express delivery package with a damaged exterior. You can vaguely make these words out on the packaging. Gimporium Im. So that's a world quest waiting to happen, right? I recall also over here-ish. There's like a letter or something I can pick up. Maybe another package. The Gimporium's either going to be in the stadium or it's going to be in the Children of the Echoes. Anyways, I'm enjoying this little mystery quite a bit. The way Auroran just left. I love it. Should I go over there to check to see if he's there? I kind of don't want to run all the way over there, and I assume he's not there. Return to the stadium. Citlali, I thought you were going to be talking to me as we went over. You're not talking to me. This is so sad. That is gorgeous, though. Anyways, the plans. Oh, that statue, it seems so close and yet so far. Yeah, we already talked about what it could be earlier. Just for the captain's plan, he seems to think... He noticed that he didn't say, my plan does not have the same heavy cost as the Archon's, because he thinks lowly of Mawika's plan mainly because the cost is so high that he thinks it will cause her to hesitate. So, basically what he's implying is that either his plan is just going to take her backup plan and make it the go-to plan, or his plan is just going to have like the same level of cost but go about it slightly differently. I don't know. I think it would be really cool to have the Fatui actually be a helpful force in the story. I guess that's kind of like what happened in Fontaine as well. In a sense, it was individual members of the Fatui that helped us out, but the Fatui presence itself was actually very pressuring. Anyways, I think it'd be really cool to actually team up with him. But I'm nervous over the fact that he didn't make any promises that his cost would not be any, or his plan would not be any less costly. Because the only things I can think that they could possibly sacrifice are the Sacred Flame and the Phlogiston, or people in their stories. And we've seen that foreshadowed already. So that makes me nervous.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
It really seems right now that our only choice is to get the first plan to work. The plan of the 6 heroes. I could see it happening where that plan is our go-to plan, and then it seems like it failed. There's a bit of chaos as we try to turn to backup plans, and then that first plan comes back around and saves us all in the end. That would be nice.
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
It's okay. We can cover our own bill. Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she can do the honors.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer?
Paimon. She just lost her grandson to the darkness.
Ah, that's right. Citlali has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora ran away. She seems to be having a hard time.
Exactly.
She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Indeed.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
If it's that important to you, we'd be happy to accept.
Are you sure?
No pressure.
We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Oh, translation, she's feeling useless right now. Because she's definitely not. She's an inventor. She's known to be a master of knowledge and information about the Night Kingdom. But she's probably feeling pretty useless right now, I'm sorry.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Citlali.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
When in doubt, have a meal, right? Go to the inn. We're still working on whence the smoke drifts. I think we could teleport, but I did successfully find my way there last time, didn't I? You go this way. Go that way. You regain your stamina. I wonder if we'll run into any friends. No one to see yet. There's the door. Such a cool loading screen. The three of you walk into a tavern and find a quiet spot to sit. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice, while Citlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine. Oh no. Oh no, Citlali! Don't drown your sorries like this! Drown it in steak!
What are you looking at?
She's hallucinating. Oh no.
Do you see two people standing by the door?
Oh no.
They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
Citlali, that's one person. That's the same person. Oh no. Oh wow.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
We'd better get her to a room. Quickly.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
No, Citlali. I think you should have some water.
Do you think she's drunk?
I'd be surprised if she wasn't.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Hi, Chanka. Can we get a room, please?
Oh, so you've heard of us?
I think Citlali should just sleep it off at this point.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Glad she's getting out more. Sad that the price was her grandson, though.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Oh!
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Great-great-granny. Oh, she's actually quite old. I was thinking that she was rather young, actually, and that's the kind of the joke. But no, she is really old?
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chanka?
How old are you? Were you around 500 years ago?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
At least everyone's looking after her. After Chanka leaves, Citlali downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into space from her chair. I'm concerned at this point. A few more glasses? You start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. Probably both, to be honest. Her eyes, oh no.
Citlali? Citlali?
What do we do?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
She's completely gone. We've lost her entirely. Oh dear.
Are you still with us, Citlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
She's having a really awful evening, isn't she? I'm sorry, Citlali.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
Oh, she almost sounds like she's about to cry. But I suppose that explains a little bit of her reputation, no?
I mean, come on! Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
You did nothing wrong. Here, drink some water. I wish I could hand her some.
Granny Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
There you go.
Exactly! And while we're at it,
She's recovered.
I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
Indeed, indeed. I'm sure you do.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids.
Oh.
Hey, new
Ah.
kid. Yeah, you.
Who? Me? I guess I'm a new kid?
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Absolutely. Thank you for all your teachings, ma'am.
That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
And from this, we can kind of infer what's really bugging her. She's exhausted. She feels like she's failed at everything. And she feels like there's no one she can turn to for help. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, there she goes. She's settling down. Okay.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
She's going to hate herself in the morning. Even more than right now.
Behind this pitch black curtain, a
prophecy
chapter of
times.
hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
The smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
It's pretty cool because it reminds me of the name of this quest, you know, right? I guess that's one way to burn off all the alcohol. Convert it into mental energy, if she can.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
I kind of get the feeling it might be a Citlali one.
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself.
Exactly.
While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Well,
Warning, warning.
oh,
Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
ooh. Who do you think she's talking about? There are so many possible options.
Huh?
Good morning. Hi. Are you awake?
Traveler? Paimon?
Oh, instant recovery.
What's wrong?
Did you recover?
I'm gonna hurl.
Yep. There it is.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Get her a bucket.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
This is a roller coaster of a conversation.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
Seriously, can we get a bucket, please?
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
We didn't ask about before. It's time to end this.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
You can't? Why not?
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Not saying things is what has gotten us into this situation, where nobody is communicating with each other. Please tell us what you're thinking.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
That's a fair point. But you could also frame them as information and not add your own opinions. And in that way avoid complaints? I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely, you know the feeling too?
What are you blaming yourself for, Citlali? Besides probably Auroran's defection. What has been nagging at you all these years?
Actually, about that.
Should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Alright, Citlali. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. You describe the events that took place during Auroran's rescue as objectively, fairly, and impartially as possible. Citlali shared some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts. Yeah, there's the embarrassment.
So, you heard my...
Don't
worry, it wasn't anything bad.
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me?
Oh no.
Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Has that happened? That's a mighty specific example. Was it Aoife?
So that, happens to you a lot.
I very much want to do I have Aoife? I have Aoife, right? I want to check his voice line on Citlali as soon as we're done with this conversation.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
That's generic? Ooh, a treasure chest. Also, I get the feeling she's probably the around 200 years old example in this sentence. Are you okay? You look dejected.
Take a walk with me.
Oh.
I have things to share with you.
The eyes are back.
Looks like she's completely given up.
Oh
Those
no.
criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
We should follow her. Just to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. Look at Paimon's example. Oh my god. What is this life? That was such a silly conversation. Okay. I mean, again, valid crash out. It seems like she's been having a difficult time for a long time, and then things kind of just went from bad to worse. Aoife! Where are you, buddy? I have this man, right? He's around here somewhere. He's gonna be all the way down here, but what is his element? It's Animo!
Huh?
He's got a bird. Voiceover. I just want to see. Oh, darn it. He does have one. Friendship level 4? What are you at? 1! How about you? 1! Oh, these guys are going on the friendship team. How's my friendship team looking? Citlali's on there, actually. Citlali. Almost. And who else is on there? I want to say, I know Wanderer is. Oh no. Oh, who is it? Okay, anyways, they're going on the team since I can get them on there. I want to say... What is her name? Lynette is on there too, but I could be remembering that wrong. Follow her to a different spot. Sure, let's go to a different spot. I like your name. This way... I get the feeling she's pretty far away, but... Nope, never mind. Haha, she's right there. There we go, some fresh air, right? A little bit quieter out here too.
Well,
Wow.
great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Instead of looking over the stadium, we're looking the other way. That is gorgeous.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you for bringing us here.
You're making me want to cry.
What, are we being too nice?
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time.
Of course.
Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Whatever you need.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this.
But it seems like her own reputation probably gets in the way there. People either have very strong preconceived notions about her, and or they look up to and respect her a lot. I feel like that's going to put a barrier between her and most other people.
I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
Oh, that's right, especially since she's lived so long and she's such a legendary figure by this point. People don't even really see her as a real full person, do they?
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
Respectfully? No.
We don't find you scary at all.
Paimon's right.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Well, if those delusions of grandeur were that fragile, maybe they deserve to get destroyed.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
I feel like anybody who takes that poorly, I mean, I think it's probably normal to feel a little, you know, down or disappointed when you realize that you won't be able to achieve your dreams. Of course. But if someone takes it personally and gets really angry or offended over the fact that they won't be able to reach her level, they're just being unreasonable. She has, for whatever reason, the gift of longevity. No one can reach where she is in their lifetime because she's lived for multiple lifetimes. So if somebody tries to blame her for that, that's just being unreasonable.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yeah, and even though you were just really angry with him, he wasn't scared at all. I think he's sad that he's hurt you, but he wasn't scared of her.
Yes, but Auroran's a special case.
Because you helped raise him, basically?
Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Oh, please do tell.
Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child.
And? Is he one of the heroes?
The reason being, his soul is incomplete.
Ooh.
The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
His soul's incomplete. How do you know? Why? How can you tell? And does that have any consequences for him? Like, is he okay?
No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast.
Yeah, and if people are saying that a incomplete soul brings you ill fortune, and yet he survived out there by himself, for, what, a couple hours at most probably. He was a baby. Still, I would say that's pretty lucky.
The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan.
Oh yes?
A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls.
Whoa. What does that even mean? They're looking at the Sacred Flame right now, so lost souls, like what? Somebody who's died to bring them back? Or, to be super specific, maybe somebody who fell in a Night Warden war in which the team wasn't victorious, though? But what would that mean for Auroran if he were to become a vessel for somebody else's soul? Also plural, so they would come and they would go, or could he carry multiple souls?
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Okay, maybe it's really simple. Maybe a lost soul is just one that hasn't successfully made it back into the cycle of life and death. And then, this might explain why he was able to get into the Night Kingdom so easily earlier. Possibly they deliberately trained him to be able to do that ritualistically whenever he wanted to, basically, so that he could complete this task. And that's why he might be taking it personally or feeling bad that the ley lines are doing so poorly.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Sending a living person to the Night Kingdom? Wouldn't that just kill them?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further.
So the ley lines are still the medium for the cycle of life and death. Fascinating.
The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron would be sacrificed in the process.
Okay. So I suppose that's why, again, earlier when we were in the Night Kingdom, the process was done through, like, the trance. Well, Citlali was describing the trance as a way to contact the Lord of the Night, was it? But I wonder if a similar trance can be used to get into the Night Kingdom without dying. I don't know, because we did it earlier and we were fine, and then we were just there and we were fine, but when we were just there, it was just our consciousnesses, our wills, or our souls, so... Okay. But for this process, he would be sacrificed in the process. That is horrible and sad, and I get the feeling that some of the people who helped raise him deliberately raised him for this purpose. I hope that at least the majority of people just wanted him to be happy.
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it.
Man, no wonder he lived out on his own in the wilderness. That is so sad.
When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either.
Ooh.
So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life.
Oh, that's probably one of the big things that she's blaming herself for. That shame she was talking about earlier. And that's a huge motive also for Auroron to be, well, maybe not a motive, but that would explain why he might be willing to work with the Fatui. I still think he's trying to protect the people he does care about, though. The people who care about him.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead.
What happened to all the souls?
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool?
Oh, and wow, this is when he was really young, too?
It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me...
Oh my god, can you imagine what was going through his head when he learned all this? Knowing that the people who raised him tried to do this to him as a baby after he was abandoned the first time. And then he's probably also thinking, though, if only it had worked, then we wouldn't be in the situation we are now. No! What a horribly complex situation.
He asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
But he probably blames himself.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Yeah, what they promised him. Still, this gives us a lot of context to think about.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this.
Almost certainly. One way or another.
Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah, that should be our next step.
You don't look so good, Citlali. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
We are on the top of the stadium right now, aren't we? We should probably get to a lower ground at least. I don't want you to lose your balance. Oh.
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any of this alone.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Being honest with us and giving us the information you have is all the thanks I need.
Hey, we're
That was
friends,
amazing.
aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
And there she goes.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Oh yay, there we go. He's opening up a bit.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, we should tell the Pyro Archon what we learned.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
She needs to know regardless. We should just be upfront with her.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Paimon, don't do that. Don't do that to me. She got me with the yawn again. I swear, every single time Paimon gets me. I'm sorry, was that achievement something about a sacrifice not offered? Yeah, alright, let's do a little bit of housekeeping and check on our achievements. We've been getting a couple, haven't we? Aw, look at that Defetlosaur looking at the flower. Whoa, what a twist! Why not just try to completely turn your train of thought around? The general in his labyrinth officially meets with the Fatui Harbinger, the captain. The sacrifice not offered, just what is he searching for? That is so cool. This is such a cool setup! Ah! Delightful and amazing. Just gonna look at this really quick so it goes away. What's this? Is there an update coming? No, it already happened. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And I know we have some letters. Oh, we have so many! Okay. Thank you, Paimon, for our daily check-in. Stygian Onslaught is ending. We have Consue's letter, and we have something from Skirk. Okay. Quickly scanning that. I don't see any proper nouns. We might read that later, but... that was an amazing conversation. We learned a lot about the Night People of the Night Wind. Or the Masters of the Night Wind, that is, which makes me excited. Because I can sense that we are getting closer and closer to actually going there and learning a lot more about them, you know? Nice. What if you can get us with our... Yikes, never mind. I was wondering if it could get us with that circular laser beam. If we were up there as well. That one. The answer is no. Nice. Good to know. Darn it. Sorry. Okay, there was something... Goodness, there was something really important I wanted to mention, but I forget what it was. Let me just review the conversation a little bit in my head. So satisfying to just peacefully fight a robot in the middle of the night, out on the outskirts of town. Very meditative, isn't it? I really forget what I was going to say, which is really unfortunate.
Say cheese.
Thinking about the sacrifice, the souls. In any case, it's a fascinating setup. And it does seem like Auroran is mostly okay,
On the road.
despite the fact that he still has this thing going on with his soul. Potentially, almost certainly, it's why he has that sensitivity that's to souls. I'm not even going to take that flower. That guy can have it. That Citlali was talking about. Man. I feel like at this point I should have enough clues to be able to guess what the captain's plan is as well. The Night Kingdom and the Abyss. Souls of the Dead and the Ley Lines. The inn. Oh, you want me to go back to the inn? Oh, I thought I was going to the speaker's chamber next. Can I teleport right there? I can teleport to the fair. Huh. Neat. Oh, it's just that teleporter. Gotcha. Anyways, let's go catch up with Citlali. Make sure she gets to bed alright. Make sure she drinks like 3 liters of water. Take some electrolytes. I don't know. And she's just going to have a rough morning no matter what we do at this point, I think. The Wyob. Oh my god, sleepy time! Everyone's lying down. Incredible. We are not under the covers. I guess it's warm enough without them.
Why is it so noisy outside? Paimon still haven't sleep.
Good morning, Paimon.
Well, guess we should see what's going on.
The flickering light splits in twain. That's neat. So the flickering light, a flame. The flame splits in 2. The plans, Mawika's and the captain's. Potentially. Yeah, if we're not careful, we'll divide our resources up even more. There's not a lot of sacred flame to go around. Good morning. How are you feeling?
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
I'm impressed you're up and walking around.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing.
Alright, maybe you say so.
Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move.
Oh, people are being sent out, aren't they?
I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
Can we go with you?
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious.
I still want to go with you, though.
The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
What about Auroron?
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions.
Fair point.
I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend.
Aw. Be careful. I'll keep an eye out for Auroron as well. Speaking of the plan, though, do you happen to know who are the people who haven't awakened the missing 2 heroes? There's nothing we can really do to speed that along, we've already established. But we can at least keep an eye on them as well, you know?
Thank you. Alright, I need to start heading back.
Travel safe.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious.
Naturally. The Abyss, it's everywhere.
Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, we might have missed our chance to speak with Mawika. I bet she's having an address or something. Okay, some thoughts. Very random ones, so bear with me. Citlali's vision casing that I commented on, that's the Saurian of her tribe, isn't it? I don't know what they're called, but the ones that look like bats. Secondly, and this is a completely different train of thought, that you will never hear, I guess. Oh my god! Hi, guys!
Over here!
There's Mawika up there,
Perfect.
too.
Our star outlander has appeared.
Do you want to hear my random thought before we continue this subject? It's brief, but it's so unrelated. Just about the Abyss and the 5 sinners of Conria. So you know how the 5 sinners, they're basically famous for, among other things, their origin story is that they somehow harnessed power from the Abyss. An incredibly powerful something. They split into pieces and they each took a piece, right? And that's what gives them such, again, power. This was established. And then, you know what I was thinking about the other day, actually, is... What is his name? Child. Because isn't he doing something similar with his... What is it called? Foul Legacy form? Because it's a power from the Abyss that he somehow managed to successfully internalize, to a point that it transforms his body and makes him more powerful. Just thought that that was a connection that we should maybe keep an eye on, especially since his name popped up in that note in Nartsitzenkreuz about people from beyond the sea, basically. The difference between descenders and just anomalies in general. So something to keep an eye on, because potentially he is doing something similar, but not to the same extent as the Sinners did. But I'm wondering if we're seeing that same pattern repeated there. Anyway.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Is this a new title?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Or I should say more like, I'm the only Outlander you know. That's not true. She probably makes lots of friends.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
Yeah, what do you need from us? What's going on?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
All at once?
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild.
Oh, I see. So that's why they're sending out a lot of people to go sweep and just make sure that everybody traveling is okay.
Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I'm surprised we slept through all that. I suppose the stadium itself wasn't attacked, so...
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
It has not escaped my notice that 2 of the tribes we haven't been to yet are 2 of the ones that were attacked.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
I need to talk to the Pyro Archon first. I learned a few things from the captain.
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
I have no doubts.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
That's for sure, right?
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
As they've just established, the tribes are probably the safest places to be right now.
Oh, and some
If
of
anywhere.
us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
The side eye.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Aye, aye. Now Paimon's the captain. Alright, well that was cool. Random encounter with her friends. Here's Pyro Archon. She doesn't appear to be speaking to anybody that I recognize. Actually, no, you're the guy who stands guard at the front, aren't you? I want to say.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlin are in danger.
We've heard. We have some updates for you as well.
Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
Of course.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
But we met the captain.
What?
Yeah! Ah, that's a great reaction. You tell Mawika about your brief meeting with the captain and Auroron.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
Well, is it true? Can the Gnosis do what he said?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story.
Can you share?
I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret.
No worries.
I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
I mean, even if the price isn't immediate, you know, I'm thinking of maybe people and their stories will need to be sacrificed, because we saw that happen the last time Mawika had to intervene. But maybe there's the other side of this, which is just that the Gnosis are, what would you even call that? Vectors of misfortune? So even if there isn't a heavy price to be paid right now, it could impact Natlan severely negatively afterwards, you know? If we allow the Gnosis to intervene with fate, or, you know, let's not be too serious right now, not fate itself, but with the proceedings directly, maybe then it will inflict misfortune even greater afterwards.
The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
A giant net. I feel like that would also trap the Night Kingdom in, also.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident.
Okay, so I was slightly off. It wouldn't be the living people, it would be the people who are already dead. But souls are just another form of life. That harkens back to what we heard earlier about life existing in all things, like even shadows being a form of life. Okay, yeah, I see why that would be an issue.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture.
You'd basically be sacrificing that land to save Tevat.
Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end.
Yeah, it would be a mutually assured destruction, basically. They would be victorious, but they wouldn't win. Or the other way around, they would win, but they wouldn't be victorious.
Now it's true, both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
I'm surprised the Gnosis has this function. It doesn't sound like something an Archon would do.
Natlan is unique among the nations of Tevat.
The rules,
Given the
right?
ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro-Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario.
Oh, so multiple of them have been working on this over generations, huh?
Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Does anything come to mind? Or now that you know that there might be another solution, maybe something will pop up?
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
I would be delighted to do this if you'd like. The Pyro Archon just shared an important secret with us, and she seems sincere. Figuring out the captain's supposed new way of saving Natlan is the key.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Maybe a little.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land.
I would say that is accurate.
So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Not at all.
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
What is it, once burned, twice shy?
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
We've met some interesting Archons in the past, that's all.
As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Are the current attacks the beginning of the real disaster?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
Some of it, right?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
I'm sure you're an inspiration to all your warriors. Sure you're not stretching yourself too thin?
Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise.
Oh, it would be so fun to spar with her. If things weren't as they were, I would take you up on that implied offer.
Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run.
Right.
I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements.
Yeah, that whole thing about people who leave Natlan losing memories, losing vitality, that's incredible.
Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
I think a lot of people will join the fight.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Much obliged.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
Yeah, let's go. Stay safe, Malika.
No need to worry about me.
Perfect timing on that music just then. Perfect. I love it. Is this a real door? Wow, it is. Okay. Are these two guys still down here? No, they aren't. I wanted to talk to them. You good, buddy? It's a pity I'm not really good at anything except for swimming. Having one specialty is already pretty good. You're right, but most people of the springs do know how to swim, yes? If you're looking for people with much natural talent for battle, we disappoint you. Pretty lackluster on the ambition front, too. But we're serious as can be when facing battle head-on. In terms of attitude, anyway. Anyway, I should get stronger after learning some weapon handling techniques. Or after doing some grappling with a collective of plenty. Don't push yourself too hard. Oh, don't worry. I'm not. The whole point of a goal you set yourself is to put in the effort to achieve it, right? That way, even if it doesn't work out just like you wanted, you won't have any regrets. Wouldn't you say that the signs of the canopy do more grappling? Okay. Alright, so we're going to the Children of Echoes? No! I wanted to go the other direction. But that's okay. They're quite a ways away, aren't they? Well, if we do run there, then maybe you can go pick up that note that's in the middle. They're really far away, though. Let's teleport to the note, see if I can find it briefly. It was right around here. There's something, I swear. I still haven't even explored all these chasms. Is it more this way? Yes, it's right over here, I think. Yeah, right there! Yay! I did remember right. It is another package. Amazing. Krabby! Look at this! I can grab it again. I was getting really sad because whenever I try to grab a crab, a little thing would pop up and say that you don't have the inventory space. And I found this quite devastating, actually. So I made some more crab roe, which I'm sure I'll use someday. And now I can collect crab again! Yay! Let's teleport back up now. We got our box, and we're going, wow, way over there. That seems like it's going to be on top. How does one get up there? Let's just teleport here. See what happens. That's a good point. I might need to, burrow through the wall, maybe. Ooh! Oh, there's their opening! Okay. Once I get 3 obsidian rings. I'll try to keep that in mind. I don't want to use up my map markings, so I'm not going to mark it, but it's good to know. Oh, I don't think I've been down there. Have I? Oh, it's a little beetle. Yay. Yeah, I don't know if I have. Because we came, when we first came to the people of the, or Children of the Echoes, it was through this path right here. Oh, Alani!
Quick, over here! To safety!
Oh, we collected some citizens, didn't we? Yep, there they are. Oh, hi!
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
They've all made it out.
Fantastic.
It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
Seems like things are going well over here.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
I'm coming too.
Let's go. I get the feeling it might be like small side quests at each location, so this one will probably be the smallest as well, since we've been to the Children of the Echoes before. The silence is agonizing. Here we go. Yay! It's pretty neat though. It makes sense because we heard already that they were strengthening defenses at all the— Whoa! Heck yeah, let's go! At all the tribes, so it's just the people who are stuck outside the tribes.
Stay safe.
Shilonen! Oh, it's an abyssal pylon. Shilonen, I don't know how to use you. Ooh! Okay, cool. Talents. This one's the most leveled. Based on her defense, geo damage. Okay. Increasing nearby opponents' course. Oh, decreasing! That makes more sense. Elemental resistance to the people in your party. That's awesome. Oh, super cool. Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, or Electric she can do. She can't do Dendro or Animo. So how do you do it? 3 samplers? Do I just press it or do I hold it? Doesn't seem to specify between. And then this is healing. Wow, if she has 2 source samples. Oh, maybe I have, if it's 2 active, so maybe I do have to hold to charge up all 3. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Ah! Seems pretty charged up, but they went away immediately. No, I did it wrong. Okay. Oh my god, they replaced my team. Oh dear. Okay, so if I do this, then I do that, it's gone immediately. Is it still on in the background? If I start healing, it means it was inactive. Oh, she got her thing back. Okay. Ooh, I'm in the air. Teehee. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. I'm sorry. Ah ha ha ha. So, Kachina. She can bounce a little bit. Again, my target is actually the pylon, not the enemies, and it seems I've succeeded in destroying the pylon.
I really thought I was done for.
Okay, I'm confused on how Shilonen works, because I saw the little triangles popping up. Oh, I did it wrong, didn't I? No! My whole party's Geo except for Mualani. Oh, that would do it. But then it disappeared immediately when I switched away from her. Does that mean it deactivated, or just that I switched away? Hey, look, they're from Sumeru.
I can't thank you enough.
Happy to help.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
That's good.
That was scary, but we did it!
Good job, team.
By the way, where's Citlali? I thought she would come with you.
She went home because the Nightwind was attacked as well.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Can I go to the Nightwind now, though? This way. I suppose I could teleport over there now, but you get to enjoy this beginning area again. Very likely that I'll never really come up here ever again, so... I'm trying to glide, but it's not working. Very sad. Oh, this is where we met Jasper. Kind of. It's where we were teleported to the place where we met Jasper.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I should have got here sooner.
You got here as fast as you could, I'm sure of it.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
Again, good work, team.
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together.
And they naturally followed your leadership?
Still,
Sounds like.
I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able to respond so fast.
She must have been posted right outside the Children of the Echoes, basically.
Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable. but it was worth it.
I don't mean to be negative, but the situation is not looking good.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong.
Also, that group is still right behind us. You can see the Sumpter Beast. They might overhear. Side thought, if the reason why people suffer after leaving Natlan is because the Night Kingdom and the Wyob can't protect them after they've left and gone too far, then as the Night Kingdom degrades and the Wyob grow more and more preoccupied with holding it together, the people in Natlan might lose their protection as well.
It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
Yep, and we'll have to keep an eye out for people suddenly losing memories, too.
And we still don't know when the final 2 heroes are going to appear.
Honestly, something like this might kickstart someone's growth.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
That's for sure.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
I learned a few things you should know. You share the captain's intel. I love how we're telling everyone.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
Right.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
Right, it's those anxieties. The plan A is just wait. Plan B could go right now, but it has too high of a cost.
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We don't even know if the 6 heroes will reunite in time.
They should.
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me.
I do worry, though, because basically right now, they're trusting her to do the right thing because she's a good person. But if it gets to a certain point, they might lose that trust in her, not because she's no longer a good person, but because even a good person can make the wrong decision. So when things come down to the wire, I mean, that might be why Auroron, for instance, has thrown in his hat. Is that the phrase? The captain. Even a good person can make the wrong choice, and he thinks that her plan is not the right one to go with.
Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life.
Well, notice that they're reminding us that this is an ability she has, though.
When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is
True.
important, but so are history and memory.
I'm on Malika's side, too.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
Right? Is it based on some information that he has that she doesn't? So something that the Fatui discovered through research, through their own information networks, or from the Tsaritsa? Or is it just something that she thinks is impossible or hasn't considered, but they realized would work?
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to save Natlan?
I still really feel like he's from Natlan.
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Malika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani? I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction.
Well, if it's just going to get worse, think of this like a siege. Those people who got hurt, they have no choice but to rest now and heal until they can fight again. Meanwhile, if you guys are all on the front lines fighting, you're going to get tired. So eventually, when you get tired, those people who are resting will take your place so you guys can rest. That might help a little bit, maybe? Though the numbers of wounded are vastly smaller than the numbers of fresh fighters right now, so... We need more people to rest, actually.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long. Everyone's looking for people.
Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
I don't know, that seems like a very casual way to approach a battlefield.
Okay, but then you have to follow my orders.
She'll do it.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. Alright. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Right, something to look forward to, right?
Oh, you betcha!
Now, Shilonen, when you say that you have a few theories of your own, please tell me immediately what those are. Hi.
Thank you so much for lending us a hand. I'm so glad no one got hurt.
I'm glad you're not hurt as well. Keep a close eye out. Hey, Pakal.
Thanks for the help, everyone. I'll take them back to the tribe.
Journey safe? How are you two doing?
Thank goodness Shilonen showed up. That was a close one.
You can say that again. I can't believe this happened.
Yeah, people are definitely going to start to suspect that something is wrong soon. This is so out of the ordinary.
Who knew this would be waiting for us on the other side of the desert?
Right? Just when I thought this was going to be an uneventful trip.
Yeah, they've traveled so far just to get here and immediately be attacked. That's unfortunate.
Making Mora isn't easy.
None of the other guys who run this route mentioned anything like this.
Yeah, they didn't have to face this, did they?
I didn't expect Kachina to save us. She's really coming into her own.
Isn't she?
Of course. I mean, she already won the pilgrimage.
Oh, yay. I'm glad her tribe is proud of her. Alright. Return to the speaker's chamber. There we go. Oh, I so hope the intel is that you need to be dispatched to the people or the Masters of the Nightwind. I want to head over there so badly. I'm healing. I know for a fact I don't have enough oculi, so we won't even bother. Wow. It never gets old, does it? Gorgeous. Especially with this mist rolling in. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Back to the speaker's chamber. Temple of Peace. I love it. In we go.
Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
Yeah, you alright?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
Seems like things might not have gone so well for them.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
Oh, so you're our intel today. What do you have for us?
The Fatui?
The Fatui wounded Koichi?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Did you see where they went? Ooh, trial?
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
That was a very long loading screen for a cutscene. I was surprised, but now looking at who's on the field, I'm no longer surprised. They're fighting off the Abyss, aren't they? Are they protecting people? See, stuff like this is what gives me hope for a team up.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
I love it. I do.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
You're not going to help? I suppose not.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
See, it's stuff like this that makes me think that the captain must be from Natlan because he really just wants to save this place, doesn't he? But then, at the same time, even though he's from Natlan, he might be more of an outsider at this point, willing to sacrifice what he must in order to preserve the future. He has an outsider's perspective, but a Natlan native's motivation, perhaps?
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help.
It was your decision to help, not orders?
If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
And the way this guy's speech is a little labored, it makes me think, one, they did just fight a fight, so maybe that's why he's tired, but two, they all have delusions, don't they? Look at their hair.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
But...
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed.
Uh-huh, so this is approved by him.
Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
They make a good point. You know they would have.
Got it. We'll get going now.
They're probably wondering though, like, huh, was that a threat?
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
They're going to hear you.
Exactly. We could be onto something big.
Are you going to follow them?
Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive.
I wonder how the Fatui members feel about this. Like, huh, we just did something altruistic. Wow.
I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
On the other hand, it could be like a propaganda technique. Go out there and help people, so they start to doubt themselves about us.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
They did follow them. Excellent. Where did they go?
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
It's raining now. Where on earth is this? I mean, it looks like the Science of the Canopy area, but obviously we've never stumbled upon this sort of encampment.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, but Koichi's the one who gets hurt.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
What, you'll fly, Kukusor?
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning.
Those trees in the background are so distinctive.
That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I'm just so tense that something's going to jump out and attack them while they're talking. And that's how Koichi gets hurt.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right. If we start arguing, this will never end. We can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe. I can handle this.
Wow, this rain sounds so realistic. That was such a younger sibling sound, though.
Alright, same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike.
Here we go.
Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Ropes. For what? Like grappling around? Again, that sounds like a Science of the Canopy kind of thing. Wow, I love how her hat looks like a bird. Hey guys. Where's Koichi?
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal.
Oh, right. Here she is, up in a tree. Oh. Hey, and investigate. So this really is an area I can visit. See, I see those purple trees? Those are so rare. Can't believe I don't know this place. Ah, go! Chaska's sneaking!
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Jump down. That's pretty cool. Seeing her walking around behind them.
I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
Fully standing up in a tree with a spyglass. I suppose her coat will help her blend in a little bit, actually.
That's it. Now's my chance.
Quickly approach the area underneath the platform. Nicely done. Yep, right underneath.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving.
He needs to keep eyesight.
Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
Oh, that's a beautiful canyon. Yep, they're all looking away from her now.
Time to move.
Was helpful? Go! The bird's jumping.
Whew. That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance.
What do you think? They're going to get spotted on the way out and Koichi's going to get hit? Or just the stress that gave her a headache?
Now's my chance.
You're gonna slip in the rain, maybe? Oh my god, whoa! She just went right up that tree!
I made it! That'll show my sister.
That had better be silent.
Let's see.
Seems like it was.
The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Look at the capybaras. What? You're going to toss out the mysterious sphere? Sure! If she agitates the animals, or if she makes a noise and they go to check. No! Not the capybara! No! Koichi, what have you done?
What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stings!
Oh no.
What the heck is that? What do you think you're
Whoa.
doing?
Oh, signs of the canopy.
I could ask you the same thing.
Ooh.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse.
Makes
They've
sense.
probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. This is our chance.
Nicely done. I love this
Come
tag
get me,
team.
Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
This is so... Oh, she's not gonna come get you, is she?
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Alright, time to move.
This is... When they do work together, they're such a good team. This is so cool.
Give me your hand, quick.
Coming!
Is she gonna slip or something? I'm
I
so
checked,
nervous.
And this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
Great. Okay. Against my nervous worries, the infiltration went well. Ooh, look at that.
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
That thing that we just passed, it looked like the core of a machine? Or maybe a folded up ruined machine? What was that?
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Oh, yay.
Wait,
Sister
you're just
bonding.
gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
What is that noise?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
Is that some sort of machine in the background?
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
What do you suppose it is? They dug that up? The core of some giant secret source automaton?
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
The source mechanism. The secret, that's so funny. The core of a secret source mechanism. I wonder what it's called. The source mechanism.
The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Oh, could that sound be the banners flapping in the wind? Or
Not
something.
bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for.
I don't know. The other guys called the captain our captain. And if you say our lord, do you suppose they're talking about somebody else? I know the captain is also one of the Lord Harbingers, but just small difference in title worries me. Because research like this is usually Dottore realm. But at the same time, I could see this being part of the captain's plan.
Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
If he's looking for a different source of power, then the power of the dragons is pretty compelling.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Ooh, a chest.
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No reason to stop now.
I think you guys are doing great.
What was that sound?
Except you were talking right above them.
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
They're gonna throw a rock at it.
You'll regret that! After them!
Some of them will have to stay to protect the thing, but there's a lot of them in this camp. Am I going to be running away now, or does the cutscene end there?
Once we got them off our tail,
There we go.
We went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
Okay, so everyone's fine.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
No, she is injured. It's something silly, isn't it?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
It's just exhaustion.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
Amazing. Oh my god.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
So instead she makes a comment on making a comment. It worked though.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism.
Indeed.
The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
And if he knows how to use it, or even how to siphon a fraction of its power, how and where did he get that information?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with the secret source.
This is so cool. It really does kind of feel like we're at war on two battlefronts right now. A war of information, and a war of battles against the Abyss.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. Oh, and there are gifts from your patients waiting at the speaker's chamber.
Oh, that's nice.
I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
Aw, right?
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi home now.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
Hey, she deserves to be rewarded for her hard work, right?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy.
Wow. Being fed by an Archon now. Thank you.
I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yummy snacks!
Thank you. Source mechanism. I want to reread those drops that we have. Is there anything in the archive? Bid farewell to Chaska and Koichi. I suppose that'll kick us right into the next part of this journey. Oh my god, it's totally going to! Okay, okay, okay. Let's go over there. We'll bid them farewell. And I want to check just to see if anything in our inventory or the archive can give us any insight on the source automaton. Was that what it's called? Sorry, source mechanism. Secret source automaton, source mechanism. Hello. How do I get out of here, actually? Oh dear. Oh, wonderful. That's right. I'm following a path that's leading me directly where I need to go. Makes sense. I was just going to start climbing the walls. As one does. Okay, before we get too close, into the bag we go. Because there's definitely those drops that we've been collecting. Not these ones, which we read already. According to legend, the ingenious thinkers of antiquity drew upon the same wisdom used in the creation of golden patterns to design the blueprints. Okay. So a secret source automaton was created by humans, ancient humans, following the designs of the dragons. Okay. Wonder if they ever truly understood what they were doing, or if they were just replicating what they saw that worked to a successful extent. Living beings. Now the boss I'm looking for is a little bit of a robot. Haha. So there's these guys. These are the ones we find on the map. Oh, according to rumor, these were not built by humans, but are instead creations of a yet more ancient civilization. Today, that civilization has been lost, and all that remains are these strange machines that roam the land. Okay. Legend has it that they were designed for specialized work functions, primarily conducting experimental work such as capturing and collecting samples, and only had basic combat functionality. Curious. Okay. What are these guys? Are these ones that are just gonna stand on the battlefield? As long as you learn how to use such a machine, you could build a city colossal beyond imagination, even within the extreme environments like the depths of a volcano. Well, I think we know where the city of the ancient civilization once was, do we? In the volcano? Was also able to use as a weapon. This machine, shaped like a giant golden claw and powered by the golden designs engraved on it. Oh, like phlogiston engraving, excuse me. It is very cool looking. I'm looking at the engravings. Okay, you can see the phlogiston literally running through it. Last one. Question mark. Mechanism. Operation of the megacities. Phlogiston engineered intelligence. Yeah. Now they only do the most basic of commands where they used to run cities. Okay. So it seems like having the phlogiston run through those patterns, and I'm kind of thinking of logic circuits right now, was able to give them, like, operating commands. And the phlogiston itself also seems to be implied to be the power source. That kind of is just a circular notion then, unfortunately, because if our issue is that the sacred flame is running out. Sacred flame... The sacred flame is not phlogiston, isn't it? Is it created through phlogiston? I feel like they're two slightly separate existences. But at the same time, I'm not sure. You're just a regular flame, aren't you? Because they share the same color patterns. It could be the same thing in different forms. But in that case, we're just running out of it. That's our problem. So looking at these secret source automatons might not give us another solution, unfortunately.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
The parents' word is law, right? When in doubt.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse.
And you just collapsed. Go home.
What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
I don't know.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might.
No.
But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets.
But we need you. So you need to look after yourself, too.
I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing something dangerous.
Did I miss something? No, she was done.
I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
They are really similar. Their argument with each other is the same thing from both sides.
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
They're the same person in different fonts. I love it.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Okay, that's good to know. It's a little stressful to watch, just so you know. But so long as you two actually get along, I guess.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
I'm so worried something's going to end up happening to her.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
This is probably normal for them.
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along. I just need to wait.
Good luck with that.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home.
Chaska saying, yeah, keep waiting.
See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back once everything's settled at home.
Travel safe.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
See you later.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
You two, too. What do you think, Paimon?
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right?
Probably. As they grow older, they might change a bit.
Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Ooh, summary time. You and Paimon try to analyze the captain's goal. You feel like you're just something the right answer. Huh? Footsteps. Citlali! How are the Masters of the Nightwind?
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
It's a talent. It's a skill.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Does it have to do with your tribe? We will happily help.
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
We might take you up on that.
Awesome! Just give us your orders.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
We talked about a lot, but sure, I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroran has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroran is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself.
Oh yeah? How so? Did you divine his location?
Auroran came back.
Oh!
He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
So yeah, he still cares about keeping people safe.
What? He came back?
That's really funny. He just came home, helped with the attack, and then left again? Did he say anything?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now.
This is amazing.
Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a whole.
Yeah, so he left again, didn't he? Ooh, you know, I'm a little worried that part of this plan will entail that he sacrifices himself. Ooh, new fear unlocked.
I'm not surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came.
Yeah.
All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Oh no. Oh no, Citlali.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
And hey, the end hasn't come yet. We're still in the middle of this.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left.
Oh, I'm glad it seems like he had a happy childhood. All things considered.
He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve, but I guarantee I know every single one.
So you're going to team up with us to track him down, are you?
Wait, what are you saying?
Are you tracking him? What do you have, Citlali?
Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable.
Oh, we should keep that safe, right?
And this gem is what makes the talisman work.
It's beautiful.
It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him.
Wait, that's so cool. Okay.
You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Auroron.
Okay, so he's going to deliver the gem that Auroron knows he needs in order to keep his soul stable. He might let Aoife close because Aoife isn't Citlali, and Aoife probably didn't tell him about everything that's going on, so that he can honestly act like nothing is wrong. He approaches, gives him the gem, Auroron takes the gem, but we put a tracking spell on the gem, huh?
Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch.
Wait, this already happened? Citlali, you genius.
He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
Citlali, you genius!
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
She's very clever and she knows him very well, so he knows her very well. He's looking out for traps on the gem. She's like, haha, gotcha, it's on the bag. I love it.
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle. He won't notice anything.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem!
Did you get everything or just like the most recent? Still helpful either way.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That is brilliant, Citlali. Also, I really like that shot. I love how the gem matches her too. Seems quite fitting, doesn't it?
That's amazing, Citlali. Let's take a look right away!
I'm so excited.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down.
I sure hope we finally get some answers.
I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
It is a huge invasion of privacy. I do think he has a right to be upset. From what I've seen of his personality so far, I don't think he'll actually be that upset. But I think he might be upset for how it interferes with his plans, to be quite honest with you.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
Paimon! Every time she alludes to the fact that she knows who she is and what her past is, but never actually thinks or speaks about it. Paimon, do you have parents? Were you born out of the ether? Specifically the ether of the universe, not my brother. Where did you come from? Who and what are you? Do you have a family? Anyways, it's possible families disagree sometimes, but as his family, you have to do this.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago, and now I'm useless again. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger.
Yeah, I'm gonna estimate again that she's around 200 or 250. And then start crying, and then start freaking out.
Yeah, you're right. First anger, then tears. Oh, wait! Who are you calling a crybaby?
Crying's good for you.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
It helps release neurotransmitters.
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good. I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
She sounds resolved, I'll give her that.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I thought that was assumed. We're going with you.
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
Paimon's right. We should be there.
You really mean it?
Absolutely.
Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't want to, even.
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism.
And us and yours.
All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying.
Well, when you put it that way.
You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
I'm ready. We're doing this now? We're doing this right now? Is that his vegetable
Look
garden?
how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
Is he talking to the radishes? No, Aurora.
And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
No. He's such a good kid. What happened?
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Was it you?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Oh, that's his Uncle Okambi.
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
They all already have names, don't they?
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
He seems confident, friendly, easygoing.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
It's not the kind of person that would be targeted for the sort of we will break him and make him into our spy type thing that was an initial concern. It really does seem like he willingly chose.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Ooh, that's important, isn't it?
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
That'll be the Fatui, won't it?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui.
Yep.
Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions.
Oh, and so maybe he checks it out because he's worried that his family will be in danger, you know? Who are they looking for? Then they were probably looking for, Citlali, and then he offered himself instead.
If you run into them, be careful.
Oh no, evil vegetables.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild.
Okay.
I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description.
Okay, so they weren't specifically targeting, it seems like.
I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Exactly. They were looking for Citlali.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that?
He's not here for a fight.
Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
That sounded a little bit threatening. I can see why Auroran would be concerned.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
And then he follows. Is that it? Is that the whole thing? Oh, good. Okay, there's more. That guy in the back isn't looking too good.
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
I get the feeling that the captain is feeling dissatisfied with his crew. But I don't know, maybe I'm just reading into it too much.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
Okay, great. The mention of that promise again. I'm guessing it is indeed that she would save Natlan.
My lord!
Oh, he noticed him.
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knew he was there the whole time, didn't he? Yeah, because if he really is just focused on saving Natlan right now, he really wouldn't care if someone is spying on him, and even if his activities were being reported to the Archon. What are they going to say? The captain's trying to save us all? Though, I jest, but his actions could be taken as more sinister without context.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
Yeah, because I really get the feeling he knows about the promise from 500 years ago. Do you think he was one of the heroes from 500 years ago? That would be so cool. He could also just be someone else from around 500 years ago. The question becomes, if he is from Natlan and he is involved with this, does he have an ancient name? If he is someone from 500 years ago, did that name not get passed down, or did it get passed down? That would be so cool if there were two people with the same name running around. We've seen that before. We've had plenty of questions about that. And then when it comes to the same name being an ancient name, these questions just get more intensified. But okay, something familiar about him in some way. The familiarity, I'm guessing, is because he's a hero of Natlan. Potentially, at least a warrior, right? Probably. I do keep in mind, this is an assumption I'm making. I could be wrong, that's fine. But I'm guessing that's what the familiarity is about. The unusual part might explain how he's still alive after 500 years. Is he alive? He has that whole thing going on with his mask. Is he preserved in a state of fragile life? Is he undead? Did he die and come back? Kind of like Mawika? I feel like through divine power or through a curse, you can be kept alive. He could be cursed, but then how on earth did that happen? You know? But that's what I'm guessing. The unusual thing is probably what's keeping him alive, and the familiarity is probably, I think he's from Natlan. Oh, what's happening to this guy?
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
It's like the consequences of leaving Natlan. But he's in Natlan, and he also doesn't seem to be from Natlan.
A ley line disturbance.
Mm-hmm.
Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
Like spirits? Ghosts? Souls? Is he Masters of the Nightwind? Oh my god, if he's from Natlan, do you think he's from the Nightwind? Because that skill that he just used looked so similar to what Citlali did earlier.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines?
Oh my god, and he literally did like something that Citlali did to us earlier. Interesting to note also that he did that without hesitation as soon as his subordinate expressed discomfort. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool boss. But wow. Yeah, is he from the Masters of the Nightwind? That would doubly so explain that familiarity feeling.
How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
That's a good point, because Citlali was going on about how she's basically the most skilled you could ever find. More so than any other mortal. Now here's someone who might be her match. It does concern me though that this could also be the angle that Auroran used. If he willingly came up and said, hey, I could be like the greatest soul farrier you've ever seen, but I can only do it once. Can I work with you? But then at this point that we're seeing in this memory, why would he offer that?
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Okay, cool. Also, confirmation, people do refer to the captain as my lord as well.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight.
That seems reasonable.
However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Man, I love his design. He looks so cool. You are kidding me. I don't know how they got the brass and the silver to work together, but it looks fantastic. Also, very interesting to note, he is not battle hungry, shall we say. He seems to be an excellent warrior, but he doesn't solve everything with fighting.
Yes, sir.
Information is his top priority at the moment.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm?
It is so funny that Auroran is just continuing to watch, even though they all know that he's there, and he knows that they know that he's there. Smart of him to keep his distance, but just kind of makes me chuckle. The stadium? Surely this isn't the day of the fight. You don't think he jumped in to help him for the first time at that fight?
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care?
That is so funny.
It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Auroran hasn't heard of him, even though he's a harbinger. Auroran lives out in the wild, so it doesn't seem like he's quite tapped into the pulse of the world. I don't know.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
I'm getting the feeling that the very first time they spoke, either he's about to recruit him right now, or Auroran helped him escape in order to ask him what's going on, in order to strike up a rapport. That is so cool. If that's so, what a power move by Auroran.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
I feel like in Auroran's mind that would sound very threatening, coming from a Fatuus, if he hadn't just spent who knows how long, several days probably, tailing them and seeing them do some sort of research. On the ley lines, which he especially knows are not doing great.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
They have their fight.
They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
I really think that was the first time they really interacted. When he helped them escape. Oh, Right, this is a good shot. He's not wearing his cape. Okay.
Wait, this
Something
feeling.
distinctive.
Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from?
Is he a soul possessing a body? Is that what the captain is? Is he like his own soul possessing his own body? Or do you think that's an artificial body that was made for him?
Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
He seriously just saved him? I love this so much, to get the information. It was probably a good move. It's just such a daring play by Auroran. Oh, I hope it pays off. Hi, I rescued you. How do you even start this kind of conversation?
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Oh, and this is what we saw earlier.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to.
When he says we earlier, it was so easy to assume that he meant we as in the Fatui and me working with the Fatui. But he's referring to the Masters of the Nightwind right now, maybe even tentatively including the captain in that. That is so cool. The way that this statement, it's the exact same statement that we saw before, but the way that it changes in hindsight.
You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be.
Yeah, no kidding. Their first encounter, their first true interaction, and you saved his life. That's hilarious.
You heard something from him, didn't you?
And when he said you heard something from here and he looked down, he's looking at himself. Oh my god. And of course Auroran would hear it because he's so in tune to souls and spirits.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
It was such a good play.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
This is so funny. Auroran didn't get coerced. He recruited himself.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
The double blink of, did he just call me a beast?
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
His phrasing is also very similar to one of the 3 rules that Citlali gave Auroran. Could this be a possible link to more Nightwind heritage? We don't know.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something.
Really?
My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us?
Oh, so he already had his doubts because he was able to pick up what was going on, and the captain saw an opportunity to get him on his side after he demonstrated his usefulness.
The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
Wow. It really just was that their interests aligned.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
With his backstory, yeah, I'm not surprised if he doesn't.
There's no turning back for me now.
Doesn't care, to be more
What I did
precise.
back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
He's recruiting himself.
It's too late for that.
I love it.
Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
I so hope he says that he's her grandson.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher.
Close
She
enough.
taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
Oh, having regrets now? No, I think he'll find his resolve.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
His hood cracks me up. It's shredded in the back. How does it stay up?
Strange.
That's what you pick up on?
Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Citlali, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab. And the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
And that's what you're after?
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
I suppose because of the way they interact with the ley lines.
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Look at him. And we started this thinking he'd been forced into this, or blackmailed into it basically with threats of his family's safety. He's holding his own ground.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
They wouldn't. They're debt collectors.
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
Ooh, got him there.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined.
He also sounds familiar with the Nightwind's tricks, doesn't he? The way he said that.
Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
It is so funny. He recruited himself. Good job, Auroran.
I see. Interesting approach.
That's one way to win an interview.
Worth trying, I think.
I see all these chests everywhere. I want to go collect them immediately.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem.
Thank you. I've been thinking about that. But there's just so many layers. Can you give me any more pieces of the crumbs of your plan?
By reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Oh, ho, ho, sick. Okay. Wow, it's just like, the whole thing with the Loom of Fate. Ooh. Oh, of course they're going to drop that and then end it there. That was a lot of information. Yeah. Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking?
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Absolutely wonderful.
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
I'm fine. Are you okay, Citlali?
Of course. I'm so mad at him.
Yeah, this was a little different than you were thinking, isn't it?
After everything, he still can't let go of the past.
Oh. I can kind of understand how he feels.
For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him?
Probably dead. But maybe not.
Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
I believe her wholeheartedly. I kind of want to see him try. I want to see what she would do.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Mm-hmm, indeed.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? That kid's got nothing on me.
Oh, I see. Impressive indeed.
Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
I suppose it makes so much sense. Just make a new system. If the old system is completely clogged up, they're having troubles purifying it, just make a new one. But I also assume that would come with a whole lot of struggles. First of all, not easy to do. Second of all, what happens if you fail? Third of all, do you have to get rid of the other two systems in order to make space for this one? Fourth of all, how do you make sure this one doesn't get clogged up? You know? Fifth of all, how can you do something? The entirety of Natlan needs to be reconstructed if you're going to build new ley lines. How can you do the whole land fast enough that your progress won't be damaged or jeopardized by the abyss? There's so many factors. Like, it will take an extraordinary amount of power, which, to be fair, every plan we've come up with so far is going to require an extraordinary amount of power. And it seems like the Fatui are looking into solutions to that already. But Man, I think about the design, but hey, you know what? They are mapping out the current systems. They were looking for Citlali to learn more about the Night Kingdom. How do you make sure the YL will accept the new system? I feel like you'll need their approval as well. This is such a cool idea, and it could give us a lot of insight into how the current leyline system was made, perhaps? Or into how the Loom of Fate operates as well, even. Oh, this is so cool. Of course, make a new system! Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god. I was thinking about how can we use the existing system to our advantage? How can we strengthen it? No, just make a new one. Oh my god.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines?
That is such, like, what? What material would you use to do that?
What does it even mean?
Recycle
Like
the old one?
The Loom of Fate, maybe?
Thank you, Paimon!
How does it help with the abyss?
It's like, because it seems like the real issue here is, we've talked about this before, the gunk is stuck in the system. The ley lines can self-purify to an extent, and then they need outside intervention. It seems like the Night Kingdom struggles with it even more than the ley lines do, for whatever reason. So, the Loom of Fate and the Abyss. In hindsight, it's very ironic that the Loom of Fate is in the hands of the Abyss Order. Loom of Fate. And how do you... I'm just thinking about, if he does this, will he be creating the same thing as the Loom of Fate? Does a leyline system necessarily control fate? It kind of feels like the existing leyline system is just one part of a several-piece mechanism that the heavens, Celestia that is, use to control fate in this world. The stars in the sky, I feel like, are an incredibly important part of that function and that system as well. So I feel like if we make a new leyline system alone, it might not necessarily mess with fate. But I think we'll get a lot of attention. It still is in the back of my mind that the whole Vernova thing might get reawoken or re-involved at some point. I mean, Celestia gets so mad when he tried to make primordial life. What do you think will happen when somebody tries to make a whole new leyline system? Though to be fair, the Abyss Order kind of did just do that, and they got away with it. But they definitely shrouded it, don't you think? Using their powers. Hid it away so that nobody noticed. That's what I would do if I were working on it. Man, this feels like it might work, but it also feels like it might bring some serious consequences down on Natlan.
The Loom of Fate?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power.
That's one way to do it.
Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
It's so pretty. This is big. It's the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Also, that tree in the top right-ish looks like a turtle. Not the one on the right. The one in the middle of the fog. Looks like a turtle. Anyways, he's serious. It lines up with everything he said before. He tried to seize the Gnosis for the same purpose.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Oh, we're getting closer and closer to a team-up. I hope it happens.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moeka about this right away.
And what do you think will happen that will interfere?
Yes. She needs to know about this. Now.
Okay, let's go. That was the whole act? Really? Beyond the smoke and mirrors, alright. Go talk to Moeka. Well, we're definitely going to pause here, especially if we're going into Act 4? We are. You're kidding me. That is so cool. Okay, well, we're going to stop it here. Huge lore dump right at the end there. Man, I was trying so hard to try to think of what the captain's plan might be. And it was, in the end, actually so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That is genius, and yet so complicated, and yet so dangerous. And yet, it seems like it would kind of solve the problem. I don't know. This is beautiful. This is so cool. I can't wait to see how this develops. Really enjoying the characters of Auroron and Citlali. I still very much want to get out to the Masters of the Night Wind. the fact that they put us on this trail that we're on right now, I really thought we were about to leave the city, but no, we're going back in. How many acts is this? We're about to hit Act 4 and we haven't even left the first region of the region? Wow. Anyways, that will be all for today. That was, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for more of this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. A special thank you to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the loyal servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jake Quellen, Lunar, Sonova, Mathsan, Marcin Shinishevsky, Marcus, Sal, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed. This is like... It's well done because it feels so twisty and turny, and yet in hindsight, it's like, oh my god, how did I not think of that? Delightful, and I love it. Anyways, more of this next time. Or more exploration. I don't know. If they don't send me to the... What is that way? If they don't send me to the west soon, I'm just gonna go. I know this. I feel it. The itch grows stronger and stronger in my bones. One of these days, I'm going to go get those statues. Maybe it'll be next time. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't. But something will happen next time, and I will see you for it. Bye now!